What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. We got another episode of Pass or Yes today. This is the series I do on my channel quite regularly where I go through all of the newest, the hottest, the tastiest new makeup releases out on social media, and I let you guys know, is it gonna be a pass or is it gonna be a yes? If you guys want to chill out with me and talk about some new makeup releases and hear all my thoughts, then keep watching. All right, party people, let me scooch you over so I can insert some images of the makeup we're going to be talking about today. I'm going to link any of the makeup that is on my face today, all of the Instagram accounts that I referenced today, and any of the makeup that we talk about that's already available in that description box down below. If you want to support my channel, shopping through my links is a great way to do so. So thank you to all of you who have supported my channel the past couple of weeks with a lot of the new spring releases that have been coming out. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And if you are new here, welcome, welcome. My name is Sophia. I do this series regularly on my channel. I am a complete makeup addict. I focus a lot on sort of Sephora brands and luxury makeup, helping you guys figure out if this stuff is worth your money. I do a lot of new makeup reviews, so if that is up your alley, definitely hit that subscribe button to join our fam. And without further ado, let's get into these new makeup releases. All right, friends, first things first, we need to revisit the Dior 2023 summer collection. I have big news. This collection is officially available on the Dior website, at least in the United States. Not everything is available yet at the time of me filming this video, but we do have a bunch of things that you can purchase. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel and follow me on Instagram, because that's where I let you guys know first when these things drop. Instagram is a great place to connect with me just in general. So follow me over there. I'll put my handle down below. But what do we have available so far? Well, we have both of the eyeshadow palettes. Both of them are available. I did order both of them. So this is what they look like. We have kind of like that neutral one, and then we have, once again, another neutral one with a pop of blue. We already talked about this in a past episode. I did end up getting the blue one. I've actually had the other one, which is called number 533 Rivage. I've actually had that one for like weeks now. Spoiler alert, I really, really like it, and that's why I decided to get the blue one. I think I'm gonna skip on those Gucci eyeshadow palettes because they don't look that great, friends, and instead I used that part of my makeup budget to pick this one up for you guys and hopefully help you decide between the two, because I know a lot of you guys are interested in the Eden Rock, which is the one with the blue. Then we have the luminizers. These are the highlighters from Dior. We have 001 Golden Cruise, and then we have 002 Coral Cruise. Now, for some reason, Coral Cruise is available, but Golden Cruise is not. They pulled this foolishness last year and drove me crazy when I think it was like Nude Riviera. One of them wasn't available, and it was so annoying, and it took forever for that one to come in stock. They sent me like the same highlighter twice. I cannot, guys. Like, the Dior site is not the best, but I love the makeup, so I kind of put up with it. But I did pick up Coral Cruise, so at least we have that. I'm gonna be coming out with a review probably the day after that this video goes live, so make sure you are subscribed. I have both of the eyeshadow palettes. I have this luminizer. When Golden Cruise comes in stock, I'll probably do a separate little video for you guys so we can compare them against the other highlighters in the Dior main collection and also the ones that were launched last year. So look out for that. I also picked up, which I wasn't planning on it, I also picked up one of the bronzers. So they launched the Dior Forever bronzers, which are existing. It's an existing formula, so keep that in mind. You might not need it, you might already have it, but they launched it in this really, really cute packaging. I wasn't expecting this, or at least I didn't know about it. It's kind of like a really pretty fabric with the little like Christian Dior logo on the front. It kind of looks like one of the book totes. It's very summery. I love this bronzer formula, so I actually decided to pick it up in a different shade because I use it so much, I love it, and I want to show you guys the packaging. So I picked that up in the shade 003 Soft Bronze, so I'll have to demo that for you guys as well. All of the lip products were a pass for me. The lip maximizers are not on the site yet, although I highly recommend that you guys check out number 044 Shimmer Bronze, because that was a shade, or at least I think this was the shade that I owned in the old formula that was limited edition, and it's so gosh darn beautiful, and I feel so bad that you guys can't get it anymore. It seems like they're bringing that shade, or at least a similar one, back in this shimmer bronze shade. So I highly recommend you check that out. I already have the old one, so I don't need to go buy this one, but keep your eyes open for that if you were looking for a really pretty summery lip maximizer shade. The lip tint I haven't seen on the website yet, and then the sort of tinted lip balms, those are live. So once again, I'll have all of these linked down below. Oh, and lastly, I almost forgot, all of the nail polishes are also available as well. I didn't pick those up because like I get like the dip powder and whatnot on my nails, but I wanted to just do that quick little rundown to let you guys know what's available now. Make sure you're following me for updates. Very, very, very soon, a review of these products will be live on my channel because I ordered overnight delivery. So stay tuned. I'm so excited. Next up, we have some newness from Chanel. This is the Chanel 2023 Le Beige collection. This is the collection that normally comes out during the summertime. I recently reviewed for you guys the Le Blanc collection, which is what is on my face today. If you were wondering, that review, it's already live. I'll link it down below. But this is the summer collection from Chanel. So what do we have here? We have travel sizes of their existing cream bronzer. If you guys don't know, the main bronzer, it comes in a very like large, kind of unwieldy packaging that I really don't like. It doesn't really fit in my vanity, so it kind of gets banished to the back of the drawer where I have like a little bit more room. So it's kind of nice that they're coming out with a more manageable size. We also have 2 shades of the Rouge Coco Flash in Destination and Escapade. These colors look really pretty and kind of wearable for summer. Escapade, well, oh, they both look really good. They both look very, very pretty, honestly. And then we also have a travel size Healthy Glow Illuminating Oil, and this is just one of those like really nice kind of like shimmery body oils. It smells nice, kind of like more about the experience honestly than the look that you get. I don't think that these give a ton of pigment, but they do give some nice shimmer and hydration to the skin. And I also like that they're kind of bringing that to us in more of a travel size, because a lot of us like to bring this kind of stuff when we're on vacation. So is this going to be a pass or is this going to be a yes? Unfortunately, friends, I think that this whole collection is probably going to be a pass. And the biggest reason is I just don't love the Chanel cream bronzer formula. It's not my favorite. I don't think it's bad, but it's not my favorite. I do have the medium tone shade, the medium bronze, and I don't think it's the best shade for me. I think it's a little bit orangey, so maybe it's that I need to try the tan bronze, the lighter color. Like I said, I like the look of the lippies. They're really, really pretty, but I think it's one of those things where I kind of would need to see it in person. Maybe if I'm at the boutique buying some stuff, or if I'm tempted to get a lipstick, maybe I will pick one of those up. But I think in general, it's not going to be something that I seek out. And then the body oil, it's nice, but it doesn't really add like enough pigment for me. And every time I buy these things, I like never end up using them, and they kind of just sit on my shelf. So I feel like for me, this is going to be a waste. When I asked you guys for your thoughts though, a lot of you guys said you liked the fact that they were coming out with a smaller travel size because it's just easier to take with you on your travels, fit in your makeup bag. But then on the flip side, a lot of you also expressed the fact that they're selling you this travel size still at a very high price, and they're giving you just like a fraction of the amount that they would give you normally. So they're making a very high margin on these travel size products. They're not really scaling the price down along with the amount that you're getting in the component. So I think you're sort of paying for like the convenience of the travel size, I guess, at that point. If I were you, friends, I would just take the full size compact that maybe you already have and just depot it into a more travel size container. It's super easy to scoop that stuff out and just put it into like a little travel size compact. Very, very easy. Save yourself the money. If you want to get better value, just get the bigger one if you really like that formula and depot it into a travel size. Like that's probably what I would do. Next up, we have a product that has left me sort of scratching my head. This is a release from Mother Pat McGrath, who you guys know I love, but I'm scratching my head a little bit about this release. This is the mini eyeshadow palette Sublime Sublime Smoke includes 6 warm matte and metallic shades in lightweight, ultra buildable textures for $29. So this is one of those like little smaller travel size, dare I say, cheapy eyeshadow palettes that is probably only going to be at Sephora. It's at a much lower price point, and it's also going to be available on April 11th. So just in time for the Sephora sale. So you can even get 10, 15, 20% off this palette when it launches. And I'm just left scratching my head because it's like, didn't we just see her launch what is essentially the exact same color story as a part of the Divine Bronze collection? Like, why did we need this again? It's a little bit kind of disrespectful to the people who splurged on the other eyeshadow palette, which I'm blanking on how much those cost, maybe like 60 bucks or so. And even with the 10% off, it's still a lot more than this $29 one. I don't know, scratching my head a little bit. I totally understand that she does these mini palettes because she's maybe trying to cater to a different audience. Maybe she's trying to pick out those consumers that are in Sephora who don't really know much about her brand, and they need a little bit more, you know, more of a push to kind of give it a try. It's like, here's something that is very neutral, it's very wearable. Maybe you haven't tried this brand, but the price point is good. And guess what? Sephora is having a sale. Like, it's a good gateway product into her brand. So I totally get that. What annoys me is the fact that she's kind of just duplicating what she just did for her more loyal customers a second ago. And like, that's kind of what has got me scratching my head. I really wish that Pat McGrath would maybe make the other more expensive palette a little bit more special, maybe add a Blitz Astral shade, maybe special packaging. I don't know, friends. I would love to hear all of your thoughts about this. This kind of just further reinforces what I've been telling all of you, which is wait for the reviews. Like, if it's not limited edition, for example, the bronzers, you really don't need to like rush out and buy Pat McGrath products because a lot of them are going to be 40% off in just a matter of weeks, or you can get them in the Sephora sale. I review a lot of Pat McGrath. You can watch my reviews or any other creator that is out there to figure out if you really need it, because we see things like this happening all the time where it's like, maybe you would have rather have just picked up this cute little, you know, mini travel size palette at Sephora in the Sephora sale. I don't know. I'm just scratching my head. I didn't pick up the other palette. I knew this foolishness was about to happen, and so I was like, I don't need any of this. I'm not gonna get this. This is a pass, by the way. This is a pass if you haven't figured it out. I'm kind of one of those people that I probably would just pay more or wait for a sale for the other one, which is a little bit like in more of a nicer component, than to go for this one, which I don't really think is marketed towards me. But I would love to hear all of your thoughts. Let's create a discussion. Why do you think she is doing this? Do you think this was silly? Is this a slap in the face? Do you think it's totally fair? All of your thoughts are completely valid. I would love to know what you guys think. This next release is one that I'm really on the fence about, so I need all of your help to know if this is something I should be spending my money on to review, because it's also very expensive. This is from Byredo, and this is the Remembrance palette, and it is described as an 18-pan palette with neutrals, warm and cool tones, and silver chrome packaging. And I'm just on the fence about this, friends, because some of you are like begging for a review and you're so interested in this. And I know the Kalahari palette last year, it sold out. In fact, it sold out before I could even get my review in, which is kind of why I'm hesitating a little bit. But then there's a lot of you that are like not interested in this at all. This is a very neutral palette. There's pros and cons to this, to be honest with you. Like, it looks very wearable. I've heard that this is actually a lot prettier in person. I really like the finishes and the formula of these larger format Byredo palettes. Overall, I think the color story, it looks pretty. And I know that a lot of these shades, they look kind of duplicative, but it really is about kind of the finish and the sparkle that you get from each of them. That being said, do I need to have another neutral palette? Is this something that you guys are even interested in? Am I gonna get this and this is gonna sell out, and then a lot of you guys are not even interested in it at all? So I'm definitely on the fence. You know, Lucia Pica, who used to be at Chanel, she came over to Byredo, and she loves like reddish tones and sort of neutrals mixed with reds. And a lot of y'all were not into that. And so I'm curious, like, is this going to pull really red, which is definitely on trend. I don't know, like this color story, it sort of speaks to me, but it is very much similar to a lot of the other things that we've been seeing. So I'm just kind of like on the fence. Is it worth it for me to be reviewing this? Are there enough Byredo fans out there that this is worth me spending I think this is $105 if I'm not mistaken. So comment down below. Let me know if you want me to review this. This right now is still a maybe. Mr. Tom Ford has a new fragrance out for summer, and this is called Soleil De Feu, and it is described as the most sensual expression of the Soleil perfume. Notes of sandalwood are enhanced with tuberose and warm ambers, resulting in a seductive and sensual fragrance. The notes are tuberose, sandalwood, benzoin, and amber, coming soon on their website and retailers. I actually got to smell this in Saks like back in February. The sales associate had like a little, you know, secret unmarked bottle of it, and she sprayed it and allowed me to smell it. I thought that it smelled really good. I think that I probably would have to try it again to determine whether or not I'm actually going to be picking it up. But this is the kind of thing that I sort of have my eyes on for the Sephora sale. There's not much that I want to get in the Sephora sale, but usually I will pick up one fragrance. I'll kind of treat myself to a seasonal fragrance, and y'all know I love Tom Ford. It's usually Tom Ford that I pick up. This sounds so good. I remember it smelling amazing. So I think for now, this is going to be like a maybe, probably a yes, but I want to go in store and test it out again. But I just want to put this on your radar, guys. If you're like me and you love sort of like warm, sensual white flower types of scents, you might want to check this one out and also see if you can get a little bit of a discount in the upcoming sale. Couple more little things here I wanted to talk about. We have a new release from Makeup by Mario. This is already released. I know I'm a little bit late here, but it came out in the middle of our episode schedule. So this is the Makeup by Mario Moistureglow Plumping Lip Color, a full coverage water infused lip color that hydrates and visibly plumps with a weightless glossy feel, 13 shades for $24 each. So like I said, this is already launched. This is also like a maybe for me. I think it's a pass in terms of am I going to be reviewing these. I actually decided to review the new Rare Beauty lip oil and the new blushes and the new bronzer. That review is already live, so I decided to focus a little bit more on like the newness from Rare Beauty. I think that once again, this might be something that I'm gonna watch a couple of reviews, and if I'm intrigued, I might get one color in the Sephora sale, and maybe I can pop it in like a trying new makeup and let you guys know. This is gonna be a pass from like a review standpoint. I'm not gonna be like covering this product on my channel, but I know that there's already a lot of other really good reviews that are out there. I just haven't watched them yet. So this is a maybe, but I would love to know if you guys picked up any of these. Do you think I should take a look at these? Just kind of knowing my preferences. I would love to know what you guys think. Oh, by the way, did you guys see this? Bobbi Brown is coming out with, guess what? Eyeshadow sticks. This is the season of the eyeshadow sticks. Already reviewed for you guys the Victoria Beckham ones and the Hourglass ones. I don't have any other ones in my collection. I think that these look really pretty though. I mean, I don't blame them for launching these. I like the fact that these are dual-ended. So it seems like you have a lighter color on one end and then a deeper one on the other, or just two colors that kind of pair really nicely together. All of these shades are very neutral and, dare I say, pretty cool toned, which I think a lot of you guys are gonna like, because I know a lot of you, you're kind of tired of the warm tones and you're like in it for the cool tones. So I think if you prefer cooler tones and you want some really nice wearable shades, maybe take a look at these from Bobbi Brown. For those of you who have tried eyeshadow sticks from Bobbi Brown before, do you think I will like these? I think for me, these are probably going to be a pass because I've already bought several eyeshadow sticks recently, and I have all the ones that were gifted to me from Victoria Beckham Beauty, so I'm kind of set for now. But once again, this might be something where I could be tempted to pick up maybe one from the Sephora sale if they come to the Sephora sale, maybe in like a shade that I don't have, because I am kind of really enjoying the eyeshadow sticks lately. If you saw my monthly favorites video that went live over this past weekend, you guys will know I've really been liking the ones that I've gotten so far, and I wouldn't mind having some more shades in my collection. So I thought we would chat about this release as well. Last one, friends, did you see this eyeshadow release from MAC? This actually kind of turned my head. I know, this is the Connecting Color eyeshadow palette, $34 each. There's a couple of different colorways. Actually, there's two different size palettes here. We have larger ones that are $54, so like not cheap, kind of expensive. And then we also have smaller ones that are 6 pans that are $34 each. And I really don't understand like the packaging or the color stories at all. I don't like understand the inspiration, but I think they're kind of cute. I think they are kind of cute. I think it's way too many. I would have preferred that they had just launched maybe a couple here. These look kind of cute. They look kind of pretty. Like they're simple, but they have a little something something on the packaging. I think the color stories, most of them, in fact, all of them look pretty sophisticated. There's like one colorful one for our friends out there that want a little pizzazz. I think that in general, they're a pass for me, but next time I'm going by a MAC store, I think I am gonna pop in and take a look at these and see if they're any good, because MAC doesn't have bad formulas. It's just sometimes the color stories don't speak to me, or the inspiration doesn't really speak to me. There's always just something there that doesn't really speak to me, but a lot of you guys really, really adore their formula, and you tell me that they're still good and you still have a lot of ride or dies from MAC. So I wanted to point this out. I actually thought it looked pretty good. This is something that turned my head from MAC. So good job, MAC Cosmetics. Comment down below and let me know if you saw this. Is this something that you would consider buying if you already are a MAC loyalist? Is it something that you would consider buying as maybe somebody who stopped buying from MAC a really long time ago? Let me know. Alrighty, my friends, that is all I have for you today. You can see the sun is starting to come in and it's starting to get a little bit hot in here, which means it's probably time for me to stop talking. Now it is your turn. Sound off in those comments down below and let me know what you thought of these new releases. Let's start a conversation. Have you picked up any of these products yet? And what are your thoughts on them? Also, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it or if you found it helpful. I would very much appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already. And with that, friends, I hope that you see some beauty in your day, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.